Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, we're going to read an interesting message that's been popping up in the informational field in the Akashic Records. We're going to be working with the Black Cat Tarot. Actually, this channel is not only going to be about the reading tarot cards. We are going to be learning together how to read informational field. And there's so many instruments. A lot of people are already born with psychic abilities. They just don't know where to start. They do not know how to manage the power within them. That's why there are schools. There are different disciplines of the esoteric field that you can learn in order to be able to read the informational field. You know that sometimes you have a feeling that it's not for me. I do not want to be in this situation. I do not want to do it, but you still go and do it, or you still go and meet that person, and then you understand, now I regret that I did not listen to myself in the first place. That gut inner feeling, it's nothing else but your own intuitive power. So here I would like to dive deep into the mysteries of the universe together with you guys. And if you will be liking this content, there's going to be more. I have a lot of people from all over the world I work with. Mostly I do astropsychology, which is the blend of astrology and psychology. Nobody does it in US yet. It's a very working good instrument. It's a blend of, like I mentioned, astrology and psychology. Works precisely like Swiss watch. You can actually learn so much from it. But nevertheless, let's dive into the message. I wanted to call this reading reading his silence. What is in his unsent message? A lot of you guys asking me on private sessions, like, we're not talking, we haven't been communicating, but I can't help but feel that connection. And the connection is happening, even though there is not a single message on the physical plane. You're still, guys, communicating with that special person. Through astral realm, maybe through dreams, maybe you see each other through dreams. Some stories, they haven't meant to unfold in a traditional way, dog, house, and the family, right? Some stories, love stories that we meet, some people that we meet are meant to be in our life for unpacking our own powers within, whether it's a creative energy or sexual energy, anything, any of that sort. We need those encounters because they're boosters of energy for us to create something beautiful, to share the world with. Everybody has a story, everybody has a wisdom to share. So let's see what happens here. Think about the person that you have a special connection with, but with whom you do not communicate actively on the physical. So if this topic is not for you, just click on another video. But if you recognize yourself in this situation, let's dive in. So reading the silence, what is in his unsent message? By the way, I refer to his because mostly I'm a woman, I create the channel for ladies. However, if you're a gentleman and you find yourself interested in such content, use the information in your own way, right? Transfer the information to your particular situation. Just take the best out of it. So, reading the silence, describe yourself. First, who are you? Who are you? Wow, mystery person. Empty card, mystery person. Why don't you want to describe yourself? Can you be more specific? This person has a very powerful charisma. It's like taming a lion. This person considers himself a lion amongst sheep. He has a very high self-esteem. Maybe he's very proud. Maybe he is doing something really good, better than the others. So he considers himself a so-called a winner or a champion. And he's stuck in the situation at the moment where he doesn't really know what to do. There's a lot of mental challenge happening in his own mind. In regards to what? In regards to what or who? Oh, in regards to, we have a 15 arcana. Who knows tarot system? They know what it is. 15 arcana is a challenging arcana. It's always about the addiction. It's always about some obligation one person has towards another, or some kind of situation where two people are connected. Mostly it's in a sexual way because 15 arcana, it's always about taking out our most shadow like layers of the psyche that we have. Everybody has the light and the shadow, right? The darkness. Even Carl Jung, one of the most famous psychologists of all time, he spoke a lot about our shadow side. So the person has this guy particularly, or the person who we're talking about, he has this very strong connection of a sexual nature. Whether there was any encounter of that sort or not, it doesn't matter if you guys were intimate in the physical. Maybe you have never been intimate in the physical, but the person has a very strong intimate connection to you, the one who's watching this video, because there was an unresolved puzzle. There was an like unresolved mystery that keeps this connection alive still. Maybe the person really wanted to get involved with you in intimate relationship and it never happened, or maybe you did guys have an intimate relationship but for some reason it ended. Okay, so you are thinking a lot about that person. What are exactly are in your thoughts? He views you as a very resourceful woman. He understands that he doesn't even simply need to give you something of the value. Like he doesn't, it's not even going to be enough if he courts you properly. Maybe he didn't court you properly before, so you kind of stop talking to him, or he knows what kind of woman, what a caliber of a woman you are. He knows that he has to offer something. He needs to come up strong. He needs to come towards you with a value that he will add to your life. He knows that it's not going to work with you if he just going to be entertaining you on a Saturday night and texting you in the middle of the night when he already had a couple of drinks. You're not going to go for it because that's not your standards, and he understands that. He also thinks that you're very resourceful. You're very mysterious yourself. You have something about you that keeps his mind circular around no matter how much he wants a distraction, and he does have a distraction. Sorry to hear. He has at least 3 or actually even more women in his surroundings with whom he on and off, he kind of has the rotation of girls. Whenever he gets bored, he calls up on another one. Then he gets bored, he calls up on another one. He's got options and he knows it. He's very charismatic. But there is only one woman he is currently thinking about of how to conquer her, because this type of person doesn't like to lose easily. This type of person definitely likes to have his options open, doesn't like to get involved, has a commitment issues. I can tell right away. I don't see not a single stability or pentacle cards that would describe him. Here's more of a player came tonight. Okay, let's dive deeper. Let's see what you like to play, what kind of games you like to play. The person, again, consider himself very valuable, and he wants to have a valuable woman next to him as well. He will only appreciate and value a woman if she is of a high caliber. High caliber means she is understanding her worth. She will not be behaving like the majority of what he is used to. What he used to women make first step towards him. He used to women come across and come around and basically throw themselves at him. Oftentimes there is alcohol involved. Oftentimes there is substances involved. So he kind of sees that I can conquer this, and that very easily. And I've been there, I've done that. But when it comes to something real, the person doesn't really want to face the connection because he is not equipped how to handle real connections. He only equipped how to handle shallow connections. Something that's, easy, no strings attached. I don't owe you anything. We're having fun on the weekend. Then don't call me, I'll call you. Stuff like that. But when it comes to you, when it comes to the woman who watches this video or person who's watching this video right now, what's different with her? You're the first one who never asked for anything of him. You are the first one who never begged and never came to him as others come. Basically, you were not showing much initiative, right? And it left him very puzzled. It left him, he's not equipped to handle women with dignity. I want to say he's equipped to handle, he's equipped to handle women who don't know their worth much, so they will be easily manipulated. He likes stupid women just because he can manipulate them, but deep down he will never be satisfied with this, because all souls want to upgrade. All the souls, they want to level up, right? Eventually. We are all attracted more to people who have something that we don't have, but we want to have, whether it's financial or whether it's intellectual or whether it's in any kind of other aspect. Like, we are always striving to development, right? Early or late, toxic relationships get old. Like, that stuff gets old. Nobody wants to get stuck in the old ways, right? People want to, it's natural. Everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants to better all areas of life, including the relationships. So here, this person, for the first time, it occurred to him that he is not happy with all the old ways, are not filling him up anymore. He used to live very bohemian lifestyle before, where, like I said, no strings attached. But now the person experienced something more valuable. He found very valuable. He finds you very valuable. What exactly are you seeing, viewing valuable as in the woman who watches this video right now? He really misses the communication. He knew how to communicate, like, he knows, how to communicate with people. You can make friends out of anybody. Basically, you can make like, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Like in Godfather, you are that godmother. Like, you can make anybody your friend. You can turn situation around in your favor. You're very lovable. A lot of cups coming up as an emotional spectrum. He really misses the communication. He actually views you as a really good life partner, as a wife material. He imagines that house with you would be a filled cup with, there will be abundance, there will be a lot of love, there will be a lot of understanding, and there will be a lot of fun, which is very often time his template is broken. The template is something he's used to. He usually divides women into two categories. One are only for fun, other ones are for family. And he kind of didn't understand and expect that a woman who is for family can also be a lot of fun. So that's what happened. That you combine all those features together, being extremely beautiful and sexually appeasing, but also very hardworking, smart, and a keeper. He's like, how is it possible? Like, I thought she's only for fun at first because of your looks and all your attractiveness, but then diving deeper, he realized that you have the values of a woman who is worthy to be in a long haul, right? In a long run, she's worthy to be together with for a long-term relationship, which is he's not used to, by the way. That's why he sticks to shallow connections. That's a breakage of the template, and he's not equipped to handle. He feels very small. We have a page of pentacles, by the way. He feels very small next to you, right? You feel like now the tables, remember, the tables always turn. If you're developing, the tables always turn. It's just a matter of time when you'll see that. Now he feels very small. He used to feel very big around people. He'd be like, I am the shit, I'm so cool. But now, after meeting you, after watching you for a while, he's like, now I don't feel that cool anymore. I feel small. I feel like she deserves better. Really? Are these really your thoughts? Yes, absolutely. Hierophant is the major arcana. Hierophant, if it comes up in spread, it always means that there is some righteousness that has to take place. Basically, the person understands if he wants to be with someone like you, he has to come right. What is in your view coming right? Karma. Karma, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, actually, it's like so interesting. According to the specific of this deck, this is a Black Cat's deck. It's a very mysterious deck. These two cats are running in circles, but one of them has the eyes open, another one is kind of blindfolded. But they're running in circles, you see, and there is a tail of this dragon or snake like that eats itself. It's a reference to samsara. Well, the wheel of samsara means that there is a situation. Basically, the only way out is through. Or actually, ladies, gentlemen, if anything will tell you dragon, maybe year of dragon, maybe it's 1988. It's a year of dragon, or maybe 12 years before that, which was 88 minus 12, you do the math, right? So basically, maybe something with the dragon will tell you more information about the situation. It's not gonna be concerning everybody, but it's gonna be like to specific people. Also, he views you now as a part of his karmic family. Actually, karma is the word in Sanskrit that means action. It means whatever we've done before, we reap what we sow. He realized that all his actions before that he's done in life are backfired at him in face of you. Really, you deem this woman or this person who's watching the video such an important one? Yeah, absolutely. You also give him a sense of comfort, a very deep sense of comfort. He understands that if he were involved with you, he not only has to come out right, offer you something substantial, maybe material things too, because you seem like a person who got her stuff together, right? Nine of Pentacles. It's more about you are living a very comfortable lifestyle that you created for yourself, that you worked hard to create the abundance you're currently having, and he wants to be that person too with you together. He wants to have that comfortable lifestyle with you. So this guy right here, he not only views you as an attractive and very valuable and a good catch, he also sees you as a very I don't even know what's the right word. Lucrative. Lucrative. It's like when you work and you get paid accordingly. Basically, he kind of sees some kind of benefit of the financial side of the story if he were gonna come with you. Wow, really? What else do you think about this person? Describe the thoughts. Wow, you guys come out as a couple. We have a queen and we have a king of wands. When the same suit comes out together, he feels that you and him are made of the same dough. You guys can be of a different ethnicity, skin color, like very different people as day and night. However, vibe, energetically, he feels she's like mine. She's like my family. She is hot and I'm hot. Wands are very hot and fiery. Suit, right? It's always about a big amount of energy, personal charisma. He understands he's gonna come out really strong this time. He's gonna bring you something. He has like coins in his hand, literally like a golden coins. He has to bring you something substantial to attract you, but he doesn't know how to do it, right? He doesn't know how to do it because there's been a lot of water has been spilled, as it's called. Yeah. Lovers is it's a major arcana. When major arcana comes out, it means a very important message. It's always about the choice. Traditionally, lovers, people think, oh, lovers, it's about love. Not necessarily. Lovers is about making a choice. If he wants to be with someone like you, he has to make a choice of you. He has to stop talking to all these other people in his phone, stop entertaining all these shallow connections. He knows you're not going to put up with this shit. He literally knows you're not going to go long haul with him unless he will prioritize you, make you a valuable person. The only one. The only one. He knows you're not going to agree to any half and half BS or like, oh, this week I'm with you, next week I'm with somebody else. No, it's not going to work with you. He understands that. And deep down, his soul made the choice of you. His soul wants to be with you. Very deep down. He dreams about you a lot. On the physical, I don't see much communication, much action from his part, but on the astral realm, the person literally sees you in his dreams, and maybe it's mutual pros. Maybe you see him in your dreams as well. When you guys wake up, you kind of start fantasizing about this whole story that shoulda, coulda, woulda been. But did it actually happen in reality? Like, what would be the course of actions if you were to listen to your soul for once? What would be your course of actions? What would you do? Again, very strong reference to the Wheel of Fortune, but this is a hardcore one. This is a hardcore lesson, karmic card. It's called Judgment. Judgment here, we have the crosses and we have like a cemetery and stuff. Literally, we're not going to translate every card. Literally, we have to take it out of the contents and compare with the cards that are next to it. Judgment always comes out to spreads when the person realizes the importance of reaping what you sow, importance of what has been done before, and importance of making decisions accordingly, because when he makes a decision that will affect his future, there will be no more option to go back. He understands now, with first time in his life, he stumbled upon a really strong partner in your face, really strong woman. If you're a man watching, again, please transfer it up to your situation. I'm not gonna, refer every time and to remind you guys this, because we have a little bit of an amount of time, and I have to deliver as much information as I can to you guys. So he definitely views you as a very valuable lesson. He likes the fact that you are very free. You rock to the beat of your own drum. You play your own music. There's like notes. You see the notes, they come up to the sky, the notes, like music. And a lot of people are chained up. You see, those people who are chained up are the people who didn't do what they're supposed to do. You know why a lot of people are afraid to die? Because there's nothing to fear, actually. It's just a transition to a new journey, but not everybody has this spiritual outlook on life. People are really afraid to die because they understand subconsciously they didn't do enough. They didn't do everything they set out to do. So they get nervous. They're like, I have so little time, but there is so much to do, right? So they're afraid, and he doesn't want to be afraid. He doesn't want to live empty life. He looks at you and he admires how free you are, how much cool stuff you're doing, how much you actually do what you want to do. And here on the Catwoman Coven in our community, I know a lot of people who'll be watching me will be very free spirited, will be people who want to live their life how they want to live their life, the best of it. He wants to be free with you. He understands that you are his ticket to freedom, really. And but what actually would you like to do if you could? Of course, he would like a union. If he could, if he had enough courage, this is what he would love: is that Two of Cups. Every reader knows that it's one of the most signifying messages of the union and the relationship and romantic feelings towards one another. Cups are always emotions. Two, it's two of us, right? Two of us in the same boat. He would definitely want to embark on a journey with you on the same boat if he could. What stops you? Oh wow, so many cards came out. What stops you? Fears, of course. Very self-explanatory message. What stops him? His own fears. He's a prisoner. He's a prisoner of his own paradigm. He's really afraid. What exactly you're afraid of? He's watching you carefully. Page of Swords always signifies the person who is watching you from behind the scenes. Maybe you're active on social media. Maybe you have some channels of your own. Maybe you're my colleague. Maybe you're doing tarot cards reading as well and spreads. He's watching you carefully, how you live your life. He's like, damn, what can I tell? He's actually not confident enough about his intellectual capacity to interest you, because he sees you're very smart, you're very knowledgeable, and he's like, what am I going to talk with her about? Because the swords, oftentimes it's a very mental very mental suit. Yeah, it's conversational suit. It's a suit of intellectual connections. He's afraid that you're gonna literally read his mind. He won't be able to lie to you like he usually lies to others. There are spider webs. He is afraid to become your own victim, because he usually used to have people under his wrapped around his finger. But he understands you're gonna be different story with you. With you, it's only honesty, and he's afraid of his own shadow. He's afraid that you're going to see right through him. He didn't even dare to maybe take you out properly, because he's going to be like, oh my God, like she's going to look at me, she's going to understand everything. He was so much avoiding looking you directly in the eyes, because he knew you're going to see right through any of his BS. However, what he would do if he could, if it wasn't for his own fears and shortcomings, what he would do, he would definitely enjoy every single fraction of time with you. We have both N9 and 10 of cups. Cups cards, especially the high caliber like 9 and 10, always signifies that there is a maximum, there is like 100% out of 100 of love and joy and mutual desire and understanding towards each other, desire to get dissolved in this beautiful love story. There is a labyrinth, actually, like labyrinth is like where you're like I forgot the English word for it, but forgive me. But he understands that in order to find a way to sophisticated soul like you, he needs to be very elaborate in his courtmanship to you. He really feels amazing just having you out there, just knowing you exist, just tapping onto your vibe alone makes the person tap to that high vibration of love. It's the highest vibration on earth. People who experience that, they don't want to go back to normal because it's very, very empowering. He understands that I wish I could find a way to her. I would bring her the cup filled with love of me feeling towards her, but I can't. I wouldn't dare. I'm afraid. I am a prisoner of my own doubts and fears. And he understands if it were to create a family with, it would be with someone like you who is watching right now. It would be with someone like you. He watched you from behind the scenes long enough to make this conclusion. So, are you trying to tell us that yeah, are you trying to tell us that you develop feelings towards this person who's watching the video? You over time you actually develop feelings. You actually feel love in your heart. Of course, you're the dream come true, the star. You're his star. You're the dream. You're a girl or a guy. If you're watching, you're a girl of his dreams. Literally, you're a healer. You can heal people, animals. Maybe you're very young looking. Doesn't matter what's your age. You're very capable of transforming your grow. Everything you touch grows. You bring your life. You see the plant that she's growing. She's pouring water into the plant, and something new is growing. You're very into herbalism. You're very into holistic medicine and stuff. You're definitely doing something right. And you're also can be famous and famous in certain circles. So he definitely labeled you in the category of girl of my dreams. He understands that you are a bit out of his league, right? Yep. You are out of his league. Yep, definitely. The string came out. It's wow, wow. Look at that. Look at that. This is so beautiful. Like literally, like we got the strength, the woman who can tame the lion, and the empress. For those who know system of tarot, empress, it's like literally the best card for a woman to be. If somebody views you as empress, empress has all four elements in her. Queens, every queen has a little bit of different kind of energy. Like here you came out as a queen of wands. Wands is fire, right? Fiery sex, like fiery is a mistress. Yeah, fire, it's more about sexual energy, creative energy. Then we have pentacles. It's more about the material realm. It's more about like a wifey type, right? She can take care of the house, do all the good stuff, take care of children, take care of the budget. Then we have swords. Sword is the mental plane. Mental. It's more about the your intellectual side. They're cold. They're a little bit rigid, or maybe sometimes inflexible. If they think this is right, nobody's gonna move them from their opinion. Very opinionated. They're also like cold queens. There is no emotion in them. There is more like logical and stuff. But they're also very good at partnerships. They're good to create business with. They're very open-minded, interesting people to talk to. It's a lot of like air energy, right? And we have the cups. Queen of Cups. They're more about the emotional side. The emotional side. Since you come out as the Empress, Empress has all of the above. She's both a mistress and a wife and a little girl, the emotional side, right? And she's a queen as well, the heirs, the swords. If the person views you like that, it means that you're the main woman in his incarnation. Literally, you're the main one. He views you as such. He, remember at the beginning, he came out as that lion that he understands. He has a big ego. Look, I'm a lion. Everybody has to stroke my ego because I'm worth it. Now he met a very powerful rival in your face. You are the woman who can tame the lion. Strength, it's also about very strong, powerful sexual energy, that it's not for show, that it's not for like, it's all I got, like those Instagram models, that's all they got. No, you're much, much more deeper than that. Much deeper than that. You have that in you. So now he understands, in order to be with someone like you, you for the first time awaken the feeling of, I actually want to be a family man. To a woman like this, I would be a family man. However, the king is sad. King of Pentacles. It's like, I call this card as daddy. It's like a daddy vibe. It's usually people who are a little bit older of age and they have something to their name already. They have financial security, stability, and stuff like that. He understands he needs to grow his harvest very hard to be with someone like you. However, he said that you are not there because you are not an option anymore. Option is off the table. He missed out an opportunity to be with you, to come right, because he was too busy playing stupid games, right? Please confirm. Confirm what is in his unsent message. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love my cards. They're listening to me so well. Like literally before I even voice it, it comes out exactly what I was thinking. Look, Queen of Swords. Remember that we spoke about different suits. Sword is a mental field. Look, she is sharpening her knife. That's you. He's so afraid of you. Literally, he knows that because he already got a taste of the cold that you can send back. People like this, they like to play games. They go on a fucking stupid pickup courses that tell them, oh, don't text her for 3 days. And so she will be thinking about you nonstop. This shit gets old. Seriously, I'm telling you, women who know these manipulations, they are not going to take you seriously. They're not going to view you as appropriate, as a worthy partner to invest any thought forms in. Yeah, you can be still thinking about him because sexually, you guys definitely have a very good compatibility. Literally, you don't need to be psychic here. You can say 15 Arcana says, yeah, animal side in me recognizes the animal side in you. Yeah, sexually you're compatible, but so what? It's not enough. It's not enough to build a good connection, life-worthy connection, because it's just one of the aspects of it. Good sexual compatibility is no longer enough. It's just one side of the coin, right? There's so many more. Death. Major Arcana, 13 Arcana, death. He understands, that's it. She is done with me. She is done. She is no longer going to entertain my instability, entertain my unclarity. Guys like this, they like to confuse women. So when they're confused, they're always thinking about him and they're sitting and hoping that one day, Monday, maybe he will come out right. But he stumbled upon a woman who unapologetically cut out any bullshit out of her life. If it doesn't serve her, she doesn't hesitate to sharpen her knife and cut that stuff off, right? Right. You're the only one he couldn't read. High Priestess, congratulations. You guys are the best. Like, you're literally badasses who are watching this right now. These are two best hypostases for a woman to be. High Priestess and the Empress. Those are two major arcanas. Uh, Empress, it's more about the unattainable wife of my dreams. But High Priestess is more about the mysterious part every woman has. That's why I call this channel Catwoman Coven, because every woman has a cat. It just, sometimes you need to take the cat for a walk and don't let it sit too long, because you have no idea what your strength is like. You have no idea how much power you have unless you actually start allowing yourself to live through it. He can't crack the code. There are keys. There is infinity symbols. There is some gold pieces, some stars, some beautiful energy. She is reserved. The High Priestess is always reserved to herself. You never know what she's thinking. That's why she's always ahead of the game. Always ahead of the game. You're the only one he couldn't read. That's what was his message. His silence. We just read his silence. I just delivered the message. If you find this interesting, resonating, please don't hesitate to comment, share your stories. The more people read the stories, the more people are healed because people understand, I'm not the only one who is going through this type of situation. Do you actually guys know how this public spreads work? A lot of women, especially because women are more interested in this type of stuff, they're watching this content across the world and they're like, how is it possible that there are thousands of women who are watching spreads like this and everything the reader says, like 95%, 99%, sometimes even 100%, comes true. It's exactly what it happens. How come? Do we all have the same men? Like, how is it possible that the reading is so accurate? I'll tell you how it's possible. This is the Akashic Records field. People who can channel, who can read Akashic Records, they can deliver exactly precise message on the moment you're watching. And it doesn't mean that we all have the same man. What it actually means that we all are going through very similar uh, studying situation, because every relationship is a school and we take a course. Every type of situationship, relationship is sort of a course that we are taking. Once we learn that, we'll move on to the next level. If you're blessed enough to meet an equal in all senses of the word, then you can create more flourishing connection, more long-term connection. But oftentimes, before we get to those type of connections, where we actually want to have family with a person, we have to go through inevitable partners. Some of them are very strong karmic in nature, and they don't let us go for years until we finally figure it out, until we crack the code and we stop living in a fantasy. So welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to work with you guys. For personal sessions, all information will be under video. Click on the links, read the information to how to reach me. I'm gonna make sure to let you guys know how to schedule with me a personal session, because remember, this is an entertaining content. This is for everybody. This is not tailored to you specifically. If you want the deck to work with be tailored to you, speaking directly to you, I have to have your information, like your date of birth and a brief description of your situation, and then I work directly with you. I make video just like this, just for you, and you will keep it for yourself. You can always watch it, rewatch it. There's going to be private link just for you and nobody else, where we're gonna describe and dive deep into resolution of your particular situation. I also work with soul formula decoding. Nobody does it in US anymore yet, at least not yet. It's a very unique method, the blend of astrology and psychology together. It works miracles. It's life-changing. I have clients all over the world who are writing me big letters of gratitude. You can check them out on my social media in highlights, like in Instagram. So thank you so much, my beautiful people, for being with me, my stars, my inspiration. I'll see you on another video. Bye.